What's up? It's Ace. Welcome back to episode 3. Today, we are going to be working on our farm and our base a little bit. So, last episode, we went. So I have the clip of it. The dog was over there at the end of the last episode, and I went and got him. I have the clip. I don't know how to add it, but I do have the clip of it. So it didn't happen off camera. I have the video of it. That's the only thing I did was literally run over there and grab the dog. But anyways, so last episode we were super focused on getting some goodies here, and we definitely got more than I thought we were going to get. So today I want to try to focus on building up around our base and trying to work on some of our farms and stuff. We've got a lot of wood. I'm going to be making some more fences, but we're just going to try to expand some things here around the house. So this is our cow farm right now. And first things first, I'm going to go ahead and kill all this wheat. Oh, the potato wasn't done. Man. It's okay. We're going to grab all this wheat, and then we're going to replant all that. I'm going to, now that I have a bucket, I'm going to make a couple changes to our farm. And I would think I'm going to like to have it kind of like coming down this hill right now. But first thing we're going to do is just replant all this real quick. It's kind of satisfying to, replant wheat. The only thing is, if you fall in the water wherever you have the water, then it can be kind of dangerous. Because then you're going to have to re-hoe it and do all that kind of stuff. I don't think I have enough dirt to fill that in, but I do have a water bucket now. So, I got a little bit. I am going to make this just a simple little... Is there a reason it wouldn't let me do that? That was odd. I didn't bring the hoe. Also, there it is. Need to go and breed the cows, but that is what we're up to today. We are going to try and upgrade a couple of things around here. We're also going to go back into the mines and see if we can find any more diamonds. Not mines, but back into the caves and stuff and see if we can find any more diamonds. So let's go ahead and breed up the cows. Here we go. All right. Now, why is that zombie not on fire? How odd. Oh, now he's on fire. Oh, and he caught me on fire. Odd. Did he, know it was going to rain and that's why he didn't catch on fire? What? That was odd. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to let this grow up a little bit. I need to get some of this dirt going. Oh, a creeper. Let's go see if we can kill him. I'm going to be taking down a lot of these trees today. And I also want to explore over that way when we get to it. When we get to where I want to be with all this. And honestly, I may just set this on fire. I'm going to try to tear down a lot of these trees and actually, get the resources from it. But when I get a little bit further, I really want to try to go kill that creeper before he literally creeps up on me and kills me. I'm going to try to clear out some of these trees just to get the resources for some of our builds and whatnot. And then where did he go? Where did he go? He was literally just right here. That's odd. Anyways, I'm going to try to get some of these resources, and we are going to clear out the land just a little bit. I want to do quite a bit of expanding today. I want to keep everything kind of fenced in, so I'm going to need a lot of oak, and that should also give us a couple apples. Ooh, a cow right over there. I'm going to make sure I'm breeding up the cows periodically so that we can get some good food sources going. I'm also, dadgummit. I'm also going to make full iron tools. So like that just, we're going to use up the rest of, okay, all right. I didn't realize we had an escape artist on our hands. All right, goodness. We can also use some of these sticks and the saplings here for our furnaces, I think. But I'm going to leave that alone for right now. Let's put you in there. I do try to keep like rotten flesh because a little bit later it's going to make sense and we're going to need it if I, get a villager that I want to trade with or anything like that. Let's see. I don't have any of our iron. Let's go ahead and get a iron one of these and an iron one of these. And I don't need an iron hoe. I'm not gonna be using it that much, hopefully. I want to see the difference though in the attack damage of an iron sword. And if it's worth it. 6.1. Oh, it's only 6. But you know what? We have the iron, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. We'll just throw this other one out. Just toss that over the edge. I really hate the rain in Minecraft. It's really aggravating to me. While I'm over here, I don't know if I have any gravel, but I do know that I don't have a piece of flint. So let's try to go and see if we can get some flint, because I really do want to set some of this on fire over there, just to, help me out. But I know there's some gravel right over this way, yeah. I swear I had an exit over here. Did I not? Maybe it's just this one. I was like, I really thought... Oh, now I'm going to pick the sword back up. Maybe not. Did I put that dirt back? Okay. I was going to say, because I knew there was quite a bit... Not a bunch, but probably enough that I was thinking I would get up... There we go. Piece of flint out of it. Some gravel over here. So basically, we're just going to expand our base area today. Where is my other gate? Oh, here we go. And work on just some housekeeping things. Probably going to try to make our base a little prettier. Just, like around the edges and whatnot. Just the normal things that you do to... There we go. I don't think this is going to work while it's raining. I don't know that for sure, though, but that's just a hunch. It's just a hunch that I have that it's not going to catch on fire while it's raining, but I could be totally wrong about that, and I do want to try, because I don't know for sure. But the ones that I want to set on fire are some of these back here. And that probably will be okay, but I wonder, like, something like that, because it's raining. Yeah, okay, so that, like, fully went out. So it's not going to work while it's raining, and I hate Minecraft rain. It's just so loud, and, I mean, it's nice, like a little background, whatever, but, it is just so loud, and I wish you could sleep through it. I mean, I know you can sleep through thunderstorms, but I wish you could sleep through the regular rain just the same. Alas, you cannot. So we are here toughing it out. And I'm probably going to flatten a little bit of this out, and we'll keep some like texture and stuff, but like I said, I mainly want, like, I'll probably have all of this be a pretty big like wheat farm for our cows and whatnot, and then this will probably be our farming district. So I'm just going to make a pretty big area here for farming and cows and any other animals that we're going to find. Because, I don't just want this to be practical. I want it to be nice. So I'm going to do, like some things that I don't really need to do, but it's going to help things be a lot prettier. So that is kind of the plan for today. And I really hope it stops raining soon. But if it doesn't, that's okay. I have gotten quite a bit of these trees over here. And it's the ones over there that I'm probably just going to end up setting on fire, because I just want it to kind of go all the way back with it. This is where I saw the creeper, but do creepers like survive in the rain? I feel like that's a dumb question. Like, yes, right? But they're explodable. I know when they're in the water, if they explode, they do virtually no damage. But I don't know if they survive in the rain, just like out and about. I'm going to get a couple more of these. I'm going to hope that the rain stops. And then as soon as the rain stops, we're going to go over in this direction, because I would really like to explore. I don't know. I want to explore that lava and see if I can get a bucket of lava, because I've got the dripstone, so I can make an infinite lava source. And then we can try to work on maybe getting another portal next episode and something like that. But we'll also have to make a cauldron. So we'll have to use the dripstone in that way. And I always run out of a shovel. Oh, okay. I was going to say, I really thought I was more prepared than this. But I'm just going to kind of bring this down a little bit. And I love the textures. I like having, hills here and there, but for this area, I want it to be mostly kind of flat. Like I said, I'm going to do a farming district, and hopefully we can get this kind of flattened out. I know this is the monotonous part of Minecraft, but I like watching stuff like this. And this is, like I said, I'm not going to play this off camera. If I had a replay mod, I think that would be kind of cool. So I may work on something like that. I was trying to do this series kind of just like first person playthrough, like just like you're playing Minecraft yourself. So I may keep it like this. I'm not sure. Just if you have a suggestion or you would prefer one or the other in the comments, just let me know. But for now, just going to do this. I don't have the replay mod installed. I don't have any mods installed right now. I would not mind getting the mod that holds torches out. So like whenever you hold a torch out, it kind of lights things up. It's a little bit easier to see whenever you have that, especially if we're caving or something, which we will be. And I just want to make sure that we can see. I'm going to do this layer, and then I'm going to go ahead and we'll sleep just to get this rain to go away. And then we can kind of set things on fire, let that explore however long it wants to go. It is getting kind of dark. I'm just going to finish this layer real quick. And this creeper, I feel like I'm like looking over my shoulder, because I know this creeper was here, is no longer here, but it's getting dark again. So I feel like, we're getting to the point that he may just spawn again. But yeah, last episode was super fun and really nerve-wracking. I genuinely thought I was going to die to that creeper. I was like, this is it. This is the end of the series. And like I said, I counted a win because I survived the first night. But that would have been really embarrassing for me if I would have died to a creeper. Or not creeper, to the Enderman. And I was like, you got to be kidding me, man. Like, I've done all this. Okay, this didn't take very long. I guess you can do it a couple times a day, right? Here we go. All right. Finally get this rain to stop. And if I get another dog, I'd kind of like to put them out here for protection. Just, kind of for decoration protection purposes. So I'm not exactly sure how to make a cauldron. I am going to make another double chest, though, for dirt. Oh, it's right there. Okay. just iron. Yeah, I figured it was going to be something like that. So we'll put all of our dirt in here, and we will need that. I'm not exactly sure how I want to do everything yet, but we are definitely going to need that dirt. And I'm probably going to take this stuff and put it all in here. We'll have saplings and seeds. Oh yeah, let's go plant these pumpkins. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that gets them close enough to the water that if they need the water, they'll have it. But I'm pretty sure that pumpkins don't need water. Anyway, so we'll put this here. Above it, we're going to need the dripstone, which I've got. And I'm going to need a couple things of cobble. So, and this will just be an infinite source of and then we'll put the dripstone here, and this will be an infinite lava source. So, let's do away with this. Actually, I'm going to need to get back up there. Oh, well, that was silly of me. And then this. So we'll take this off, and then we'll just climb back up there when we're ready. But I am going to just place this water here so we can go get that lava. And while I'm going to set all these trees on fire. Not all of them, just several. Well. And I got a lot of resources that, oh, I am out of. Let's eat these apples real quick. And I need to find some carrots. I really like these pigs. And I would like to have pigs. I feel like pigs are just a fun little farm animal to have. They bring some like color variation. And gives you just a little bit of a different. Oh. Okay. So it looks like all of this got set. Oh, is that a spawner? What is that? Oh my gosh, it is a spawner. A spider spawner. Huh. Ooh, and an enchanted golden apple. Okay. Wow. That is awesome. Okay, well, now we can build a XP farm. Man, how lucky is that? I also saw some emeralds, so I'm thinking this is going to be a little cave system over here. I don't have my shield out right now, so probably shouldn't have gone and antagonized those guys, because I also don't have any food source. But we'll grab this. Wow, the zombies are still following me. They're dedicated. Dedicated zombies. I'm just going to let them burn. Because I want to get up to the top and get that iron. Or not iron, the lava. Okay. Not super interested in messing around with those guys right now. I guess I could probably just walk around. Yeah. And I can continue to set things on fire. If I walk around. So that was super lucky. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm glad I wanted this lava. We now have a spider spawner that is definitely something that we'll be working on. Get some levels. We can get some enchantments. We got an enchanted golden apple. I'm pretty sure you can only find those. I don't think you can make those. I know you can make regular golden apples, but I'm pretty sure the enchanted ones you just have to find those. All right. So now we have an infinite lava source. Ow. Ow. Oh, bad choice. Can't go that way. Well, I could. Just probably would lead to a quick death and an end of this season. Because I'm already low on food. Alright, we're just really going at it with the fall damage today. But, anyways, yeah. So, we're going to keep setting some of these things on fire. Because, like I said, I really want to clear this out. I want it to be a huge farming district. And I would like to build my real base over off in that direction. There's a nice little cove and some water that I think is going to be really, really nice for... I don't like that I keep setting myself on fire with this. How odd. But I think it's going to be a nice little area over in that direction. See, this is the way... That's what I hate about the oak trees, is that they do that. Alright, so I'm just going to leave that. And we'll just see. None of this stuff burned in the front. Interesting. Maybe they're too far away. See, that's what I'm saying. I keep doing it to myself. Well, we'll go through and we'll grab the rest of, the little treetops that we kind of left out there, but I need some food. Let's see. I've got one piece of steak here. Grab that. Man, I love steak. It's good. Get you right back to where you need to be. So, let's do that. We'll drop this off. These pumpkin seeds are going to be nice. And got our first couple bits of leather. Now, we have cows, so it's not super big deal. But I am excited about that. Think I'm going to try to use this to make a crafting table. Or, sorry, not an enchantment table. Because I think that's going to be the thing that we need the most to stay safe. And I just dropped off all of my building blocks. And now I cannot reach the top to drop the iron in. But, yeah, like I said, this is going to give us a infinite source of lava. And it'll just drip right down. I'm going to cover it up. Just in case something ever happens. And that should drip right into there. We'll be able to fill it up. And I think you can do the same thing with water. But I don't know for certain. But I would feel pretty confident that if it'll give you an infinite source of lava, that it'll give you an infinite source of water too. So, all right, this is fully grown here. And we can go ahead and breed our cows a couple more times. And I'm going to go ahead. I just need right here. Okay. No. Get back in there. Not allowed out. There you go. See, and it's just kind of small. So I'm going to kind of go back and level all this out. And let's go ahead and make another shovel. I think I'll probably keep my shovels for stone because I don't have an unlimited source of iron. And I already broke one. But we'll see. So I don't know how long this actually takes. But we'll see in a few minutes, I guess. And I guess I really didn't go explore that too much. Oh, wrong one. Also the wrong one for that, too. I tried to use the shovel on the tree, and then I used the axe on the dirt. Sometimes it's just like that, I guess, right? We just have our moments, and it's just all around wrong. I just do everything backwards and know that it's backwards day in my head. There was an argument one time to be made that there's no such thing as backwards day, because if there was a backwards day and then you said it was backwards day, then it wouldn't be backwards day, because it would all be backwards, which I know sounds silly, but that's just one of those like little middle school arguments you hear. It's like there's no such thing as back. Whenever you have some like school that's like trying to do something fun for the kids, and somebody's just trying to ruin it. So there's always one or two of those. Don't be that kid. Don't be that person in life. Don't be the negative Nancy that goes around saying things like there's no such thing as backwards day. Just participate in whatever it is, or don't. You don't have to participate if you don't want to, but don't ruin it for others. Don't be that person, because there's plenty of things in life that can be ruined, not by someone, that can just be ruined by, happenstances or whatever. So enjoy the little things while you have them. Let's go ahead and clean up all this. And then look at me out here braving the darkness with no food. I was so nervous in the beginning, and here I am with no food, braving the wilderness at night. Little piggy. I really want to find some carrots. After we expand a little bit today, I would really like to try to explore a little bit. And okay, I see a spider. Nice. Maybe this axe has just how much damage does this do? 9 versus 6. Maybe we don't even make any more swords and we just use an axe. Because I know the axes do more damage. I didn't realize it was that significant. 9 versus 6 is a pretty good difference there. But, alright, let's go ahead and sleep. And then we're going to come back and demolish this. How in the world was that invisible? All I saw was the eyes. That is creepy. There are monsters nearby. That is just ridiculous. All I could see is the eyeballs. How is that even possible? Since when do spiders... See, that's why I need to expand this, because... Where's he at? Okay. Since when do spiders turn invisible? That was very odd. I've never seen that before. Is that common? Or was that like a bug or something? I don't know. I've never seen that before. I feel like that's really weird. Alright. We'll put this string in here. Oh, well, this string, I guess, goes in the other one. I don't have a super good sorting system right now. We're just kind of going as we go, going with the flow, And let's see. Probably we'll do something like this. And then we can separate this out. Now we've got a little bit of a system going. Would like to... Let's go ahead and use some of these for... We'll use them for sticks, but also to make some more. I'll go ahead and... Because I'm going to need a bunch of sticks for fences and stuff. And like I said, I like using birch for that. But let's go see if we can kill a couple of these cows. We'll breed them up. And kill a couple of them. Alright. That's what I like about using the axe in here, is that you don't have, 17 cows that die at once. And go ahead and do this. And 10 steak. That's going to be really nice. Also, got a few more leather. We can make some books. If we can find some sugar cane, which I really thought I saw some. Let's go. Do we have lava yet? No. Still dripping. Okay, but no lava yet. I really thought I saw some sugar cane out here. Let's go on the hunt for some sugar cane because I really thought I saw it. You know, I could just make a boat, but that'd be too easy. That would just be too easy to make a boat. Alright, no sugar cane over here. This is where I thought I saw it. But I like the roses. We'll grab some of that for decoration later. I am still caught up on that spider being invisible. That is just so strange. I've never seen that before. Alright, I think I see some sugar cane right there. Right there in the distance. I also see a little bit of a cave over there. I'm probably ain't gonna look at that too. Very interested in that. That sugar cane right there. See this over there? Alright. We're gonna go grab the sugar cane. And then we'll have what we need to make books. And we can start trying to enchant some things. We've got 22 levels. We're doing pretty good on levels. And I feel like I'm all over the place today. But I've got a lot of things I want to do. In a new world, I feel like it's always exciting. And there's always so many things to do. Alright. Ooh. Got a little lava pool going on over here. Anything interesting? Let's run into a village. Let me run into a village while I'm out. Let's see if there's any more. It looks like a jungle over there. Alright. I do have this golden apple if all else fails. And I don't want to explore too far. Because I didn't mean to just come on an exploration. I just wanted the sugar cane. But now we're out and exploring and I don't have any food. But, you know, things happen. See things, do things, whatnot. And, little crevice. I really wish there was more things in the game that you could use copper for. Because they just made it so abundant. And you just... I mean, it's cool that you can use it for armor, but like copper buckets, come on, that'd be so cool. Like stuff like that. And it's a cool building block, I think. Alright, we got a little bit of coal in here. Grab that and some iron. I want these levels. So I see a bunch of mods where people do like the silk touch and just get all of these and it like gets all of the ore that's touching at the same time. I think that's kind of cool. Honestly, I don't really ever install mods. I guess not because I'm against it necessarily, but I just don't. I just haven't. I'm not very familiar with it, so it's more of a me thing instead of a I don't think people should play this way, you know, whatever, anything like that. But light this up so nothing spawns down there. Do I have any sticks? Yeah, I do. All right, let's make some more. Make some more torches. And I saw another couple biddies over here. Don't want it to turn nighttime while I'm out. Because like I said, I did not mean to explore and I do not have any food. So, don't want that for certain. Just 2 bits of iron. That's alright. Enough for a couple things. Alright. Well, that was a nice little cave. So I guess today is going to turn into an adventure for exploration. Not really, but so where I'm wanting to build my actual base is like right over there. Oh, is that a nether portal? That's what it looks like. Oh my goodness, look at this. Maybe we should just build on that island. And then have this be our farming district. This is a nice little setup. I like this. Oh, and horses? Alright, we're probably going to be moving a lot of things. I don't want to fall into anything. trying not to use all of my jumps and whatnot. I really thought I just saw some obsidian over here. I'm thinking there's probably another, you know, like one of the ruined portals. I really need to find at least, unless it's an Enderman. No, that's a ruined portal. But it looks like it's a full portal. Okay. Wow, that is big. I've never seen one that big. I have never seen one that big. So it's usually a chest. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. Another enchanted golden apple. And a lodestone. That'll be nice. I don't know why I said that like that, but... Well, heck, we might just make this our nether portal and make it very, unique. Alright. Let's go on back. We need to get some food. And, probably gonna just meander our way over here with some things. And we'll keep our... Oh, man, now I can't even run. It's your regular golden apple. I don't want to eat it. I don't want to. It's fine. We'll just walk, and I think you can swim. Oh boy, that's gonna be bad. I should be able to kill one of these and eat it. That'll probably give me at least one hunger bar. See, when they start doing that nonsense, that's when they're hard to kill. They start going up and down and up and down and up and down. Okay. I just need a little bit. Just to get my sprint back. Just so I can swim the rest of the way home. I would like to try to find some glow squid. I've got one glow squid ink from when we were caving. But I would like to try to find some more of that. I think that'd be cool. I really like that area. We're probably gonna move all our things over there today. We'll have to flatten it out and get a couple more resources, but I really like that. And then we'll be able to see all around us. We can make some bridges and whatnot. This will always be our starter home. And what a starter home it is. I don't normally make starter houses that are of any sort like this. Like that little cobblestone situation we had the first couple nights. That's usually what I do with my starter houses. I don't normally go, all out with it. Oh, yes, steak. I really thought we would have at least one of those by now. Huh. I suppose not. But I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is make a hopper. Oh, no, I have this to plant. This is what I was going to do. All right. Plant this. I want to go ahead and make a hopper so that I can make a bone meal farm over there. And so we can go ahead and get a lot of resources. So to make a hopper, I'm going to need a chest. We'll do it out of this. Need a chest. Can you only make those out of birch wood? Interesting. All right, we have this. We'll have both of these just kind of like right here together. Think I need 2 hoppers. Okay, because I need one that goes in. Okay, yeah, I do. So I'm going to need a chest. Let me grab a couple more of those. And then I'll need a chest up top. So I'll need this. And I think you can only make this out of birch planks. I don't think you can make it out of anything else. Maybe I'm wrong, but
I tried to make that one time and it just, I don't know. But anyways, what was I doing? A chest. Yes. All right, I need a chest up top. I need a chest at the bottom. And I need one more hopper. So I need one more chest. All right. It's quite a tall farm. But it's all automated. I don't think this would be too close to this. All right. Just like that. And now we can put all our leaf litter in here and get bone meal. Good, good, good. We can put our extra seeds in there as well. But I'm going to keep those seeds for now. Not the golden apple. Please, not the golden apple. I'm going to put these up. I do want to make this area look a little bit prettier before we leave. And we are going to leave. But I want to make it look a little bit prettier before we leave. Where's my... I'll get some of these. Smelt that up. Put my tools in here. Silk Touch is going to be really nice. I know it's on gold, but it's still going to be nice if we need, you know, to carry anything around. So, wait, I just wanted to smelt something else, I thought. No? Maybe not. I'm not sure. The only thing I want to do is this right here. I'm going to make this, just give a little dimension to it. That way, you know, when the series does end, and inevitably it will one day, I won't survive for very long on this. I know that. I'm just, you know, taking it day by day, enjoying my time. But, you know, when the series does end, we'll have a decent house that, you know, served us well while we were here. There's a little bit of bracing going on there. Oh, I didn't realize it came all the way in. And I'll just do the same on the back. Take a couple more of these. It should be, I think it's 7. It might be 5 though, because I'm not doing the two end blocks. Here we go. All right. Go ahead and breed up our cows again. Wow, that is a lot of pillagers over there. I am not super interested in dealing with that. Oh, I'm sorry, cow. I didn't mean to do that. Really, I didn't. All right. You guys get away from the door. Let me out. I want to get a sheep. I'm thinking about... I need to go kill those guys. You want to come with me, Fido? Alright, I got my shield. Alright, let's go, Fido. Come on. Where you at? Alright, come on. They're all looking at me. But they're not shooting me. Now they're all gonna shoot me at once. Golly. Maybe the dog will just kill them all. Okay. Oh. Imagine I died because of that. Okay, got one of them. All right, that's ridiculous. Hey, you don't touch my dog. Good boy. What a good boy, Fido. Good boy. Look at that. I knew it'd be coming handy to get that dog. Look at that. All right. Well, I did kind of make a mess out here, I'll be honest. Let's clear this up a little bit. And now if we ever want to start a raid farm, we can. Get a couple of... Ooh, another dog. Let's go and grab a couple bones. Because I would love to have more dogs. No! Not my axe. Alright, come on, Fido. Surprised he's not killing that chicken. I did just feed him. Guess he's not a hungry boy. Alright, come on. Still no lava? Man, that is odd. Alright, come on in, Fido. Where you at? Is 4 bones going to be enough, you think? Maybe. I'm hopeful. Oh, yeah, there you went. Come running for the bone. No. Oh, God. Okay. Let's get that out of my hot bar. All right, where is Mr. Fido? He was up here. Where are you? Oh, doggy. Mr. Good Boy. Oh, gosh, come here. Wait, it looks like he's up here. Oh, yes. What a good boy. One more. Oh, my God. Okay, thanks. Whew. I only had one more. Only had one more bone. All right. Well, this has just been kind of scatterbrained, but I feel like we've done some good things. Let's get Mr. Fido in here, and maybe they can, he can meet Mrs. Fido. And they can have me a mini Fido. Because I just... Yeah, you too. No. Okay, guess not. I'm never going to get you back in that door, huh? Stay. Well, I think I can do it with steaks, no? Bro. Okay, great. Lovely. Now, what did I want to do? Because I think I wanted to do something, but I just don't remember what it was. Oh, no, it's raining. I am almost out of iron. I need to be using this stuff sparingly. Oh, no, puppy dog. You gonna watch this for me? I'll let you watch that. No, you don't need to be out in the rain. Come on. Get back in here. You need to get out of my bed. Yeah, now you're shaking in the house. It's got to be enough time where I can sleep. All right, let's go. Okay, good. Wow. Okay, well, it's been kind of productive, but we've learned a lot today. Learned that spiders can be invisible, first of all. How odd. Goodness. Learned that dogs take approximately 4 bones. Thank goodness, because that's all I had. Found a little spider spawner. Found where we're going to have our forever base, which is huge. I really like that area. almost makes me want to stop working over here and just go straight over there with everything we've got, which I might do. I don't have any bundles. And there are already cows over there and everything, so I might just kind of leave everything over here as is and just start working over there. I don't know exactly what kind of base I want to build yet. I wasn't prepared to leave here. But I think it's going to be worth it. Is that a creeper over there? Is that a green guy? But I would like to go ahead and get started on it. Maybe we still live over here, but we just kind of go over there and work during the days. What about if we do that? We'll still live over here for a couple more days, and I'll go over there and prepare things. That's what I'll do. So instead of working on, preparing this, I'll go over there and prepare some things over there. There's no way of eating all that steak, right? I had like 8 of them. All right. Okay. Just thought I had more than that and still only have 7, but I don't want to kill them all. But it'll be all right. All right. I think this is what we're going to do. We're going to still live over here, but we're going to go over there and prepare to move. So I'm going to grab seeds and stuff. We'll go make a bunch of fences and kind of get everything situated. Oh, potato is finally ready. All right. Plant you. We'll just go ahead and put a couple of these down. All right. And here we go. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Awesome. Let's let's heat these up a little bit. All right, we've got some of these to go over with, and we'll take a couple of these as well. I'm gonna need all of these, and a door and a crafting table. Oh, okay. Don't need this. Don't need this right now. Didn't realize I made one. Oh, I got that from the, okay. Got that from the thing over there. Let's see. I'm going to leave this out here because I'm not going to carry that with me. I'll leave this as well. All right. Sorry, just doing a little inventory management here. Leaf litter. All right, I don't need to take this over there with me. Okay. We'll grab those leaves on our way out. Also, I am going to go ahead and make a boat because I just don't want to swim that whole way again. I don't want to use all of our sprints on swimming whenever we could, be using it somewhere where, saving our food source, the cows. Save the cows. And but yeah. So we'll go over there and start getting a little bit situated. Let's get this. How much longer do I have left in this? Oh, okay. We're like midday, so we got plenty of time. And I'll grab this. Shouldn't need anything else, I don't think. And I'll throw out these leaves on the way. I probably only have like 2 or 3 bone meal. Okay, 11. All right. We got 11 bone meal from that. That's actually pretty good. And normally I put my leftover wheat seeds in there because you just get so many. But since we're going to be moving, I'm going to just kind of leave it alone. And, all right. We're off to see the wizard. Except we're following the water and not the yellow brick road. So I'm actually kind of excited that we found this place because there was a place over off to the left side that I thought I liked, but I kind of like the idea of having like a little island. and then we can kind of build up around the island. I'll still go over this way. I would like to explore it just a little bit, but not a whole lot. I would like to just kind of give it a little look-see. Sometimes I forget how to get out of boats, clearly. But I have a little bit of this. Let me breed these random sheep out. Random sheep out here. All right. Let's go around and just look at the area that I was talking about building at. And then we can decide real quick, because this is what I'm looking at. This little island. Right? No. That's cows. No, that wasn't what I was looking at. On the back side of this is where I was talking about for initially thinking that we're not around to where we were yet because we came from the other side. That little middle island. This. So this would be like the surrounding, and the island is like right out there. Yeah. So that little island would be ours. It's all ours, but that would be ours for purposes of having an island. And I think I'd probably just have everything in sand. And then Enderman can't move blocks, and we live on the beach. But this back here is where I was thinking about, another dog. They all have the same pattern back here. Interesting. So this back here is kind of where I was thinking originally. Literally just this area. Because I really like having water nearby. I just like the feel. I like the look. But we'll still have that. Maybe we'll do like a village city, like along here, along this coast. What is this? Is that a cow over here? I can't see very well. It looks like a cow. Yeah, a bunch of cows. Okay. Interesting. And turtles. Oh, incredible. I'm going to plant this sugarcane. We'll come back for it later. Okay. But yeah, I think we're just going to take that little middle island there. And I was thinking about, having all this for us. Doing something like right in here. But I think I like the idea of an island better. And I like this. We'll definitely do something out here. Maybe this can be our farming district. And then over in front can be our little animal area. What do we got down here? Anything of interest? No. I have been a little scatterbrained today. I set out with a clear goal and then found some new things and changed my mind. But that's okay. Sometimes that's how it is. And I really like this. I think this is going to be really awesome. And we have kelp too, so we're gonna have another unlimited fuel source. For those of you who don't know, kelp is top tier for fuel furnaces. All right. Wow, this is just incredible. Half beach, half not beach. Oh my goodness, I love this. All right, this is going to be awesome. Go ahead and start leveling some of this out. Should have brought a bed, I guess, considering it's now nighttime. But I think I can probably run around and place a bunch of torches. Oh my goodness. See, that's why I'm making these out of stone, because I'm going to need a lot of shovels. And before anything starts spawning over here, let's just go ahead and do this. That's another thing I like about an island too, is like once you light the island up, you're safe. I have a Minecraft world with my kids, and we it was so funny. The first night that we started the new, it was a server, and the first night that we started the new server, we all died like 7 times, and so it was so funny. We just kept dying to drown, and I was running around trying to place torches, and the kids were just running around doing nothing, and I was trying to build fences to keep them safe. It was so funny. And but it was hilarious, and it was just a new world, and just the first that's why I was so scared and nervous. Oh, glow squid down there. Yes. Um that's part of why I was so nervous about the first night on this world, cuz the last world I started, literally that one with them, uh the first night was just atrocious. We all died like 7 or 8 times. It was so funny. Oh my god. Oh, oh, a little zombie villager. Huh. Interesting. All right. So this is pretty good for now. I think we'll be all right with this. And I'm definitely gonna get all these trees cut down. I'm wondering what I should do for a base over here. That's kind of what I'm thinking about. I'm planning in my head what I want to do for a base. I really like deep slate as a building block. I like darker builds. I don't usually do. That's what I said. I don't like building with birch. I like darker themed builds. This is going to be nice. We can have a lot of glass in it. I'll probably do just a pretty big, like, I'm not going to say mega build, but definitely like a big house situation. And then we'll have different floors, and maybe we can have like another floor and smelting area. And I like to separate things out. We'll definitely have a little library where we can get our enchantments going. I just don't want to leave any stone unturned over here as far as lighting goes, because there's just no need. We have an unlimited amount of torches that we can get if we just smelt things up. So we'll probably just continue to work through the night on this. I feel pretty secure over here in this area. So let me see if I can grab some of this. There was stone over here. Where was it? I know I saw some. And I just want to grab a couple of. Okay, there we go. I want to grab a couple of stone, make a couple of furnaces. I know I saw some. Where was it at? Let's tear down a couple trees while I'm out and about. I thought it was just straight stone, no? Over here? I mean, I can use this, but... Hmm. 10, that's enough, but... Let's see. We'll just plop one down real quick, and... We'll use a couple of these while we're smelting that up. Alright. Back to our normally scheduled... I'm gonna need a bunch of... chests over here. So... Probably not gonna sleep this night away. We'll just work through it. And we will get, hopefully, what we need. To get a bunch of furnaces. And we'll bring our, like, bone meal thing over here and our lava thing over here just so we don't have to, you know, keep traveling back and forth for anything like that. Just no need. No need for the travel when we can just bring it over. Alright, give me this back. I just really thought I heard a creeper. I was like, what? From where? What is going on down there? Why is that lit up? Is that sea pickles? I wonder. I really like sea pickles. I think they're like a really cute little lighting source. And I will probably place them all around the island. I like the sea lanterns too, but for some reason the pickles, I just think they're so cute. Don't ask me why. I cannot tell you. I do not know. This is going to be very monotonous. We're just working through the night. Working through the night. Trying to get what we can flattened out here. This is the stuff that most YouTubers would do off camera. And I would not mind doing it off camera. We're already at an hour for today's episode. And I'm gonna end soon. But I want to try to get at least a little something going over here. Because I feel like I didn't do a whole lot today. That's why a lot of YouTubers just do stuff like this off camera. And then just come back to having, you know, like, okay, I flattened this out. Or they do it in like a replay mod or something like that. But again, I don't have one of those. And I might get one. Might do the replay mod. But, let's just make a bunch of chests real quick. Because we're going to have a lot of sand. No. And we'll have our chest down here. Alright. So we'll make this one sand. Make this one birch. Oh my god. Birch and oak logs. And then we'll do one for this and this. Okay. And we'll have all of our saplings and litter and whatnot. And we'll have dirt and cobble. And we'll also have this like miscellaneous down here. Alright. Let's go grab all of our sand up here. I don't want to lose it. Because I think I'm probably going to do kind of like a modern build and have a lot of glass. Watch this be like some kind of huge like tomb or something. One of those like really like cool builds that you just... Look at that skeleton over there looking at me. He wants to come hurt me. But he can't cross the ocean. They can cross a little bit of water, but I feel like they won't, right? I feel like they don't do that. All right, we got a few more minutes here. I'm going to try to get just several of these trees out, and instead of trying to finish leveling that out, we'll work on that next episode. I'm just going to try to kind of empty the island of trees real quick. Not real quick. It'll take me a minute. But in the next episode, I would really like to get our base over here started. And I will throw up some ideas in the Discord maybe of what I'm thinking about for a base over this way. But I definitely want to expand this island just a little bit and make it all sand. Because I want it to be like we're on a beach. And I'll probably try to do some kind of like beach house. Probably not like a modern vibe, but like a beach house with like a little fishing hut and something along those lines. Because like I said, I usually like dark builds, but I don't know. We'll see. I might like the contrast of having a really dark house on the beach. I think that maybe that'll be what we go for there. But there's not a whole bunch of trees here. Probably should be able to get all these down. And then we'll have a bunch of wood and resources that we can start up with tomorrow. Or in the next episode. I keep saying tomorrow. Tomorrow, next episode, same thing. It's not going to be tomorrow in real life. But, it'll be the next episode. And one day I will stop saying tomorrow. But that day clearly isn't today. So enjoy me saying tomorrow while it lasts. Because it'll probably be a while. But, so I will definitely replant. I mean, I'll probably have like a little jungle off to the side. I don't know. I just like having everything like kind of all together. I don't like having everything super spread out, but I really like the idea of having the house here, like a little animal district over here, like farm animals. And I do want to get villagers for, like stuff like that. And, just have like some villagers taking care of the animals. That'll be like our farm hands, and then we'll have like a little villager district maybe somewhere over here. We can have a we won't. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do a little bit of villager trading, not a bunch. 'Cause like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it as true to the game original Minecraft as I want to. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to make it, super hard on myself when I would definitely be getting a mending book. I'm not going to make it super hard on myself when I don't have to. I mean, it's already hardcore. So if I can do a couple things to make my life a little bit easier, I'm going to. But what I'm not going to do is like make an iron farm straight away, maybe a little bit later, but not straight away jump into anything like that. So I haven't been super, set on exploring, trying to find a village for that purpose, because as soon as I find a village, I know me, and I will be straight into villager trading hall, village cities, stuff like that. So I'm just trying to enjoy and take it a little bit slower this time, but I think I've done a good job so far. I haven't done anything too crazy, and I wanted this episode to be kind of chill. The last episode we almost expired halfway through, and that will continue. I will keep you on the edge of your seats, but I wanted this episode to be a little bit more chill and a little bit more building and kind of preparing some things to, make our lives a little bit easier on the server, on this world. I keep calling it server, but I guess I didn't really have to get this tree, but it is kind of a part of the island. This will be like our little exile area where we send all the bad dogs, so there won't be anyone over there. Maybe we could find some turtles. There are turtles over that way. I like turtles. What is that? Is that a fish? Looks like a fish. There's a bunch of different kind of fish, but yeah. So I mean, I'm just super excited, and I like this area. I think I am probably gonna go with the like darker color build in the lighter like sand, and be like somebody having a dark house at the beach. Really just stands out. And it'll be super easy once we place the lodestone to get back here. I'm really not concerned too much about going to the nether yet. I'm just gonna kind of let things like that happen as we get there. I mean, I'm slowly working towards it with the the what was it called, the lava generator, so we can make another portal and everything. But I don't even have a diamond pickaxe yet, so we're gonna have full diamond armor and everything like that before I try to go into anything crazy. Certainly not gonna go to the end for a while, but it is something that I hope we get to do on this server. Again, calling it a server, but it's fun. I know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Don't make fun of me. But I'm excited. I feel like things have been going really well. Obviously, haven't died yet, which is a huge accomplishment for me. Just because I've never played hardcore, so I've never really had to try to stay alive. I just, like in the beginning of most worlds, it's easier if you just die. Because like if you don't have a food source, if you can't find sheep, and I've had worlds like that where I've played for 45 minutes and I can't find a sheep. So I mean, I've had worlds like that, and it's at some point I'm just like, okay, it's just gonna be easier if I just die and let my hunger reset, get just kind of start over, and I'm not too far from from 0-0 anyways. But all right, I think we literally got every single tree. I do not see a single tree left. And all right. Watch this be like the biggest cave with the most diamonds ever. But all right. So, got exactly what we wanted to do there. Is there a piece of wood that's still in there? I feel like that's just a really big set of leaves there. I don't know. All right, let's drop some of this stuff off, see what all we got. Apple. Just definitely trying to pick up some of the apples. I did not get nearly as much wood as I anticipated there. Nearly as much wood as I anticipated. But that is okay. That's my back. There we go. So this is going to be where we have our house once we start working on that. And I am super excited to jump into that in the next episode. This episode was a little scattered, but you know what? Sometimes you need episodes like that. You just got to work. Just got to put in the work, mind the blocks, and prepare things for the next one. We got another dog. Super excited about that. And our little area behind us, that our original base area, we are going to leave that, and we will always remember our first days of Minecraft. Until the next one, I'm Ace. See ya.